Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, like you saw in the thumbnail and the title, I am riding the Baker the Baker 8.475. So we could just call that an 8.5. It's essentially the same thing, but when I bought it on the board, it was marked 8.475. So it is the OG shape. So that's like the popsicle classic shape with pretty medium concave, skinny looking nose and skinny looking tail. I don't know if you've skated an OG Baker shape before, but it's pretty flat, it's pretty mellow, and it's pretty easy to get used to. That being said, I'm out here on a beautiful Sunday on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there. Call your mom if you haven't called your mom yet. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. This video is going to come out after Mother's Day. But yeah, I'm out here at UBC. It is a ghost town here on weekends, especially Sundays, so it should make for some great skating. Follow along guys, I'm going to go check out some spots, and I'm going to bring my trusty old 8.475 with me, and we'll see what kind of clips we can get. And I'll also talk about what I think about the board, how it's treated me so far, and if I would buy this board again. Alright guys, follow along. Alright, I'm at the first spot. If anyone is interested, it's across from Joey's Kitchen and Bar. There's like this board slide ledge here, and could also do some popovers this ledge right here. There's a lot of like leaves and dirt here, so it could be sketchy, but I'll give it a go. This spot's fun, but that's really all I got here. I'm just getting warmed up still as well, so I don't want to break my back over trying tricks that are too hard on a spot that I'm really not used to, and there's a lot of rocks and like debris around, so I'm gonna move on to another spot. Yeah, follow along. This four set looked cool. I can do some tricks going up, hit the wall, come back, do a trick going down. Let's check it out. Okay, still warming up. I don't know why I chose to do a four set for my warm-up, but hey, sometimes you come across a spot and you just gotta go for it. I'd like to be able to do a kickflip down this four set, but I normally take like 30 minutes in my skate sesh before I even start throwing flip tricks around. And the reason for that is because I feel like my ankles just aren't quite ready for the load of tricks. I mean, I could go and do it, but I prefer to have full range of motion before I go and do flip tricks. I don't know about you guys, comment below if you go right into flip tricks or if you like wait 10, 20, 30 minutes before you do a flip trick. Yeah, put it down below. this seems like the best spot to talk about the board a little more. So this is my third Baker OG shape. The one I had previous to this was an all red one, which was an 825, and the one before that was an 838, and that was the T-Funk. I had the 838 T-Funk skateboard, and they've all been pretty similar. I wasn't a huge fan of the 825. I found the tail a little short, but I think the 838 for me is like the perfect middle ground. The 85 is great, and I'm used to it by now, but I think my next board will definitely be an 838. The reason being is because I grew up skating in the early 2000s. I'm sure like many of you, you started on a 7.5 or a 7.75, and that was like the norm back in the 90s, early 2000s. And now the new norm is like 8.5, even 9. A lot of people are skating like 9-inch boards with like 56mm wheels, and I think that's just crazy, but it looks cool and people are ripping on them. So I mean, to each their own. Whatever feels good, whatever you like is gonna work best for you. So far, I'm loving it. This is almost my like third week of skating it. Normally 3 weeks is like my cap off as far as boards go. I kind of spoil myself and I'll buy a new board just because when the board starts to wear out, it just doesn't have as much grip, it doesn't feel as good, and I'm just not skating to like my full potential. But with this one, it still feels good, especially with like fresh shoes. It still has pop to it. It's got like, it feels pretty flexible. There's a lot of flex to it, but it's still pretty springy, and it's not too bad. It still has like, that's the tail, a bit of razor tail, but you know, it is what it is, and that's the nose right there, and the grip is still in pretty good condition. I think my next board will hopefully be a Canada Skate Shop board, depending on whether or not they have shipped to Vancouver yet. I'll have to check in with my buddy Ben in regards to that. But if he doesn't come through with a board yet, I'll probably go with a Baker again. I'm really liking skating a board that I'm used to. Like I said, is my third Baker OG shape, and having a board that you're used to under your feet is really great for progression because you can get consistent with your tricks. You know exactly where to put your foot, and it just feels good under your feet. Whereas if you're always constantly changing your setup, things are gonna feel different under your feet. You're gonna have to relearn certain tricks, and sometimes it takes like halfway through a board to get a certain trick back. And right now, I'm just not about that. So, enough of me rambling about here. I'm gonna go to another spot. There's so many spots out here, and they're all kind of within skating distance. So let's go check out this ledge spot and see if we can get some more clips. Follow along, guys. I almost forgot you guys. Come with me. That was a session out here at UBC. I'm pretty tired. I've been skating almost every day, so I gotta take it easy and not skate too much. What am I saying? How am I gonna say it? So yeah, guys, that is the Baker 8.475. Let's call it an 8.5, the OG shape. And yeah, it's been a great board. I really liked it. I'm glad I stepped up to a larger board. It feels better under my feet. I have a 10.5 foot and I'm about 5'11", so having a bigger board with a longer wheelbase actually works in my favor. Smaller boards work well too, and I don't know, you can kind of get used to any setup you get to, but I do believe there's probably an optimal setup for everybody. And if you have board madness like I currently do have, if you watch Ben DeGro's videos and you're friends with Ben, he probably rubs off on you in that way too, and you will have board madness. But no, it's not just Ben. in reality, I want to find what my perfect setup is. So I'm in the search of that, and like I said, I'm happy I stepped up to a bigger board because it feels really good. I'll probably go back down to an 838 next time just to have something a little lighter, because when I initially set this up it did feel a little heavy, but within a few sessions I was getting used to it. Alright guys, that's it. I think I'm done skating and done talking for the day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video, guys. Get out there and skate and take it easy. Peace.